Good morning, happy apocalypse, everybody. Before we head off here, we're back in Takedown. We're back in the safe, and I always like to be fully transparent when I do something behind the scenes here. So, last episodes we had some encounters with zombies inside the building, including zombies inside a locked room in the basement, which we're playing without respawn. But even if we were playing respawn doesn't happen in buildings. And even if it did, it shouldn't happen in locked rooms. Anyway, so something got mucked up either by a PC update or by a map update or something else. And that was a very frustrating experience for me. So I decided to load up the safe with a different character. You can have multiple characters in a safe in debug mode, and went around to buildings and areas we had already cleared and used the debug mode to remove zombies that had respawned in where it didn't make sense. So, just to be fully transparent, I kinda don't want to say cheated a bit, but I corrected the game's mistakes and zombie spawns. Now, there's two things that I uncovered while doing that. First of all, the map works now. Well, that's not necessarily because I used debug, but rather because Constown was finally updated. So we can have a look at our map again, and DerAva even added street names now to the map. Although, for some reason, now they're not getting highlighted. Usually they get highlighted when you over them. Not sure what's up at. We also see the recent additions to the map. Like that this building here, this road isn't there when we're gonna look at it. This building here. And then there is, something further down the road with where the cemetery is, additional buildings. And, I was in the assumption, because we had already loaded in all these areas, that this stuff wouldn't be there. But this actually is. As I was, in debug cleaning out around here, I was looking at the edge of the screen and I saw a rooftop over here. And there is a building here for us, even though, we're all played in this area. Who knows how this game actually works? So yeah, anyway. No story long. We're back in business. So, first of all, get our water on. Get a backup weapon readied up. Nailed it. Yeah. That's the mommy's looking at me for a while now. Good morning. Cigarettes. And let's explore some new stuff. Oh, the whole. I remember the plan to go to the library. Don't you worry. But we're not going to do any of that. Oh, I parked upstairs. If you've come here expecting me to stick to my plan that I formulated last episode, then you clearly haven't been watching me long enough. So we drove down here a while ago, and there's nothing there. But if we zoom out far enough, and then we need to get out of the car, you can see that there's something over there. Now, I'm not super keen actually on going through the forest. So let's see if we can drive around the forest and if we can reach this from another side. And yeah, if you look at the map, this road is, of course, if you're starting a fresh save, it goes all the way to this mansion, and there's also another building here. You can kind of see a shade outline on the ground. It's, you know, games being weird with if a map mod is updated while you're playing in it. But that's fine, you know. It's an unstable build. It's a work in progress map. It's just, you know, I'll take the restrictions. Oh yeah, you saw for a second here the shade of this building. But I can totally safely and without any problems drive through it. It's a fancy. I mean, it looked like a big building from out there, but it's a fancy one. Not seeing any zombies though so far. Like that, a little hedge maze here. Bunch of Davids, I can appreciate that. Oh. Hang on. I don't know. For some reason I thought there was something else. No, but this is just the end of the road if we had it fully here. Alright. So we do have some zombies here. And there's somebody in the garage. Yeah, at least here free maybe for, well, like I like the skylights in the roof. I wonder if that actually properly works for the lighting inside. If you still get like daylight inside. Proper entrance. There's a door over there. Oh, that doesn't lead into the... Hang on, these are all garage doors here. What am I talking about? They're all locked. No, they stopped banging on this door. Obviously, I'm also assuming that the fence here isn't supposed to end like this, but I guess this is really the last cell we had explored, the last chunk we had explored previously. Oh, there's a ramp in there. Wait. So maybe these are on the sides are not actually doors? It's making door sounds, and it's giving me light as if it was doors, but it makes no sense, right? Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's we'll explore upstairs first, yeah, before we go down the ramp. Generator. Spinning wheel. Bunch of books and magazines. Garage loot. Not too sure about these ones. Again, it could also be, you know, because of the way this was added to our map, that something is a little bit broken or unintended. Kitchen, yeah? Might have some food for me. We got one entrance, but we also... Ooh. Interesting. So I guess it's just a graphical that it looks like it's an open window, but you can't actually open these windows. Looks neat. Looks neat. Also, I'm totally not distracted by the sweet ride out the front. 94 engine quality. Get my mechanics up so I can hotwire. Absolutely not. That's a big table. Be up top. Really. That's some fancy living here. Yeah, I think this is a new change. If not one of the last PC updates, that, you know, doors inside buildings will now randomly be either opened or closed. Unlike previously, whenever you got into a building you haven't been into, every single door was closed, which, you know, if you think about it, doesn't seem too likely that you always keep all your doors in your house closed. A lot of bathrooms here. Bridges. We'll take that. Potato. If we cook with it, not like we could cook with it because we don't have a cooker right now. We need to get a barbecue or something for the house. Alright, let me just open the side door. It's spooky dark here. Kinda wanna take care of that zombie upstairs though. Flashlight out, get that hatchet. Anything up here? Hello? Mr. Zombie Man. Okay, I think I'm gonna do one of these. How do you lose a zombie? He was glued to the window. Elevator in this house? Ah, he came from downstairs. Ah, and nothing in it? Oh, sure, have another kitchen upstairs. Why not? I'm gonna pick up the key. Who knows whatever doors we might run into in this house here. And yeah, for a house this size, that zombie amount was relatively small. Not sure what to make of this house. Like, it seems like a fancy mansion, but then you have like these roof showers. What's going on here? Zombie made no sound. I was really convinced that this was the only zombie we killed right now. It's the only zombie in this house. Need to be a little bit more careful. Didn't I read the next electrical book? Oh, I'm still on that. Okay. I'm mixing this up, I guess, with my other the streamed playthrough. I'm also trying to get to electrical free to be able to move an oven. Common struggles of every playthrough. Now, the real thing I'm looking for here, and while I'm checking every single cabinet and shelf and everything, is of course the chance to have a key for the car outside. Did we ever pick up some needle and thread? I think we're still missing the tailoring one book to actually do something with that. Keyring with a car key. For the Camaro. Nice. Need to find some gas. And technically, I don't have to check every building, every drawer for keys anymore. Well, I have the key, but sharp. Yeah, that new change with some doors being open obviously mean, like previously you would just enter the building and you hear zombies banging on doors, and every single zombie in a room can't get out because a single zombie can't open a door. So you would just go room to room and kill the zombies as they come. Now those single zombies slowly roam through the building. In here. Let's finish up top. Nice, that feels like this is not safe here. Risky staircase. What's that? Hmm? Wait, what? Okay. A staircase to the basement. Questionable. Books. Things books. Like books. No, not useful books. How longer my battery will hold. Okay, little James here. Oh, is this supposed to be like a root for the clothes? No, I think that just might be the back end of the coat hanger. Yeah, just coat hanger. Just trying to understand what's in this hidden compartment, or maybe not hidden compartment. I think some weird staircase that goes all the way from the top all the way to the bottom has my secrets finding senses tingling. Some weird security wall panel. Okay, I don't think we've been back here. Another little library, just full of books. Okay, I guess there was no secret passage that I missed out about. It's just the space for the staircase. Spooky rooftop. Carpentry free. And yeah, if only ladders were usable. There's a mod to make ladders usable, but it's kind of, because zombies obviously can't use ladders, it's a very powerful one. Let's go down first here. We go to the spooky hidden stairway basement. Let's just check out the ground floor. Uh-huh. I like this so much. Some books here. Okay, yeah, no, I'll take the stairs instead. Thank you very much. Okay, I think we've been everywhere. Head back up. We can head back down. This place. It's already kind of. Was there some medical stuffs in here? Getting late, otherwise I would be disassembling all the electrical stuff. Okay, this is these chutes. Yeah, beta blockers. That's very important to pick up. Stairs further down. What? Three. That is a vanilla item. What? Box. Gotta take the juice box. Okay, nothing else on this floor unless it's hidden. Oh, but I guess these windows look down at some bigger room downstairs. So I'm assuming this is where the ramp comes in. Oh, look at that, underground. Gas pump. Okay, all right. Spare battery. I'm not sure. Running close to empty on our flashlight here. Cell. I'm expecting another staircase going further down. I guess these windows up top. Just look over the entrance here. Unless I missed some secret passage, I think that's it. Oh, you know. Traffic light here. You're not driving up the ramp and somebody drives down the ramp. Man, if only those worked. Like in multiplayer, I can already see if you have this as a group base, somebody comes down, somebody drives up. Terrible things happen. Ah, that was a fun house. A little bit spooky. Not too crazy on loot. I guess we got super lucky with the zombie spawns inside. Or lack thereof. Now the real question is... You do not have some gas for me. I have a gas can in here. How much gas do we have in this one? 15. Okay, so we should be able to siphon a full can of gas. Come on, 94 engine quality. With 100 engine quality, engine starts 100% of the time, every time. Can we drag you back to base? Towing is a little bit rough, and towing off-road is often close to impossible. But with a good sports car, like the Camaro here, I think we might be able to do this. Especially if we can get to a road. It should be a road just down here, right? Yeah. Alright, so that was a fun little side adventure. Of course, it didn't bring us any closer to our plan of clearing out the library to get some knowledge and get our carpentry and our tailoring and our mechanics up. But, you know, one problem at a time. Yeah, you see, off-road towing is already much easier than on-road towing, easier than off-road. Whatever, it sucks. Kinda want to prevent it from going into second gear, because then it immediately stalls out a little bit. Good luck doing that. If you just speedometer at 15, that's maybe 20 is the best we can hope for. Right, so we explored a brand new mansion that popped into existence in our city. Isn't that spooky? Well, kinda is. But yeah, we're gonna We're going to continue our adventures in Tiki Town, putting our attention back towards the university from the next few days on. And of course, with the constant search for more food, I think we're down to 10 ice creams. So 2 weeks of food, roughly, plus whatever dry food we have, whatever canned food we have. That continues to be a struggle, but at least no more random zombies and zombie encounters as we open random doors. Alright, I'm gonna wash up. I'm gonna leave the cars out here for today. And I'm gonna call it an episode. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.